Hybrid Technologies in Mooresville, North Carolina is powering the future of consumer electric vehicles, on the road and off.
Top speed is about 35 miles per hour. We'll take you off a curb full speed to show you the suspension.
Compared to their electric ancestors of the 1990s, the vehicles made here represent a quantum leap forward. They harness a technology that's overcome the peskiest hurdle to a viable electric car. A battery system efficient enough to allow you to drive extended distances before recharging. Systems from the 90s could power a car for only about 80 highway miles on a 6-hour charge, limiting its use to short commutes and city driving. But electric cars made by Hybrid Technologies can go up to twice that far before they run out of juice. The technology responsible comes from outer space, a new and improved rechargeable lithium battery developed by NASA. As it had in the past, NASA started by recognizing the potential of an existing technology.
Some of the first lithium-ion cells was developed in the mid-1990s. This is typically used in laptop computers, even today. This is a typical laptop battery case. Ironically, I was like one of the first persons to prove that you can use these type of cells to drive an electric-powered vehicle. Since then, the technology has evolved drastically.
Lithium cells pack a whopping 3.6 volts. A lot of juice compared to a 1.5 volt AA alkaline battery of about the same size. Lithium was an exciting new power option for NASA's space devices. NASA engineers were among the first to increase battery life and decrease charge time. They also pioneered machining techniques and quality control systems to create bigger batteries with 75 times the amps per hour. That resulted in fewer batteries to monitor and lessened the chances of cell failure in NASA's space devices. And it means viable, practical, battery-powered vehicles for us today.
This, for example, is a 100 amp hour lithium cell. It takes about 50 of these with the same amount of energy density as one of these cells. And in the battery case here, as you can see, there's 8 cells per case. Inside our vehicle, we have about 10 of these cases.
The workers at Hybrid Technologies take standard motorized cars and convert them to run on their innovative lithium battery system.
This is the lithium battery pack. There's 10 of these in this vehicle. Each one of these weighs about 62 pounds. They average between 100 and 200 pounds overweight of the original vehicle once it's all electrified and everything is in and done.
After workers build the battery's housing, they install it in the car.
A lot of times the fuel tank is in the center of a vehicle, and it's put there for a reason because that is the safest section of a vehicle. So a lot of times our battery cases will end up back in that same area, and for that same reason, we may add structure to that to make it even a little bit stronger, a little bit safer with the batteries. But then we also have other equipment that will shut off the batteries in case of an accident, stuff like that that's built into these vehicles.
The electricians run diagnostics tests to make sure the car's computer system is working properly and that all of the power features are wired and functioning correctly.
Something that comes from the factory, they have an onboard computer system that has interfaces with the transmission, with the motor. You have airbags, you have anti-lock brake sensors, you have all this type of stuff that normally would integrate with that computer. So we'll have interfaces that are built to give that computer back that information that it's no longer getting.
The battery system can power a car driving at highway speeds for about 150 miles before it needs a charge. And all you need to fuel up is a standard 110-volt outlet. The plugged-in crew at Hybrid Technologies is always dreaming up wild ways to use lithium power to get around.
I'm going to turn this on. It's not like a regular motorcycle. I'm just going to turn the key, and it's already on, ready to go. There's no clutch, and there's no shifting to be involved. This is an acceleration from a standstill.
They've even got what may be the world's fastest golf cart.
I'm not a golfer, but this is one badass golf cart. It will definitely get you hole to hole in a hurry.
As major automakers begin to experiment with lithium batteries for electric vehicles, Hybrid Technology's battery system promises to serve as a model of safety and performance.
We are part of this new resurgence of companies, automobile companies, that are starting to become the standard, at least in this market. Smaller companies like ourselves, and even some larger companies now, are using this kind of technology in very aggressive ways to build these vehicles, to get them to market. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, people didn't even know what a hybrid vehicle was. Now we all know.